Benny has some magic questions.
Yes, so I'm currently playing a game of Unsanctioned, which is the new set that comes out next week. And I'm recording a video with it. And I'm playing with a friend, and I've activated a card called Flavor Judge that requires me to ask someone outside of the game to...
This is Vince.
Hello and welcome, I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and I'm lucky enough for Wizards of the Coast to have sent me an unsanctioned box. So even in spite of all my complaining about their bad reprint policies, they're still sending me products. That's nice. This is early. This should be coming out perhaps around 3, 4, 5 days from me releasing this video. We're going to open it up today. We're going to show what's in it. We're going to talk about it a little bit, and then we're going to play some games with the 30 card decks that you mix up. I don't know if that's in focus. There we go. Camera knows what it's doing. You add 2 decks together. We'll show you as we open it up. I'm joined by somebody who's never been on the channel before. I'm just going to... What do you want to be called on camera?
Heppel's fine. Heppel's
fine, just checking. You know, I don't know if he's got like a secret name. You know, he wants to avoid being known on the internet as someone else. I don't know. And also, Boffel's just going to bark randomly as well. So if you hear barking, it's not Heppel, he's not a dog. I'm not a dog either. It's Boffel being a dog, as you all know. Right, let's open some unsanctioned product. And, let's open some unsanctioned and have a look at what's inside, including the sweet, like, alt foil, full art, unhinged / unglued lands. I guess we're just going to call them unsanctioned lands, is probably the best way to refer to them. On top of Thalia's face, we're opening up this box of unsanctioned. The camera is very close. You won't be able to see much until we're into the box. I'm sorry. It's just because I don't know how to set up my tripod correctly. My friend has just literally watched me around with it for like half an hour trying to get it right. So, to me, it reminds you of a board game immediately. And what some people have been saying online when the product was revealed and spoiled is that it's like a board game in the sense that instead of you having sealed boosters or tournament packs as we've had in the past with this sort of stuff, instead you've got this like all-encompassing, all-in-one box. That looks very reminiscent of like the way the Arch Enemy decks were like laid out in boxes as well. You got some dice. If you can hear whining, by the way, that's my puppy walking up on my lap, and he's... No. Come on, Bobby, just wait until the end of the video. And he will be allowed on my lap whilst we're playing with the cards. These dice, if I'm honest, I'm not that impressed with. They're slightly translucent, they've got wonky numbers on them, and then there's nothing telling me they're magic or unsanctioned themed, right? Like, if I showed you those, Heppel, would you be impressed with them?
Dice.
Yeah, the numbers are wonky, but I've got a million dice, look. Why don't I... Okay, never mind, doesn't matter. Not everything can be a hit, right? Then we have these. These are the decks, I believe. So we're meant to combine 2 of these to make a deck. So when we play in a moment, we'll probably pick 2. That seems to be white, black, blue, green, and red. And as some of you might notice from this as well, they don't all have new cards in them. There are some number of unique cards. I think there's like 3 or 4 per deck. But as you can see from like Blast from the Past there, this is a card that I used to have in Cube myself from the first Unglued set. And then you've got other cards from Unstable and such as well. So we'll crack those open in a second. In addition to that, you've got this cool, swanky piece of paper that people will look at once and then throw in the bin. That's how to play. So it tells you to, and I quote, "To fight in the ring, you'll need a team. And to make a team, you must choose 2 of the things. So you choose 2, your opponent chooses 2. Interesting, really, because once you've shuffled them up, you then have to split them up again to play in the way that's intended, which seems a bit dumb, honestly. I can imagine this being fun to play once or twice with your friends, and then you just take it apart and play with some of the cards in Commander and leave it at that. And I'm going to recommend, like, for like Admiral Clamington or whatever his name is, like, see if your local store will allow you to play with these in Commander for like a couple of weeks. Or if they're not obnoxious, just continue playing with them, right? The fact that the Civil Border Legendaries aren't always legal in Commander confuses me, because that's the reason that I wanted this product, for example. That and, I guess, tokens and these fancy lands. Now, that's the bit I'm going to open first, because that's the bit that everyone's probably watching this video for. So once you've seen this, you can click away, I guess. This is the Lands and Tokens pack. So we're going to open that first. So I think there's only 10 lands according to the box. So what we've got is there's an Acorn Stash token. Don't know what that's for, we'll find out later. They're all double-sided with a giant teddy bear. There's Goblins, which is double-sided for giant teddy bear. Goblin is a giant teddy bear. Then we have Squirrels, which are double-sided for Beebles. Love me a good Beeble. That's for the Planeswalker in the set that makes Beebles. And yes, if you haven't paid attention to the spoilers yet, there's a Planeswalker that makes Beebles. Then we have a Golden Dragon. I believe this is made by the Sword of Dungeons and Dragons, so that's in the set, it looks like. Beeble, Beeble, Beeble. And then we have lands. Okay, so the lands, let's just fan them out here. Okay, so we have a variety of lands here. We have forests, well, one of each basic. Forest, swamp, mountain, island, and plains. Okay. And then you have 5 of the foil ones. Now, the foils are interesting because they're not strictly foil. They are like a matte finish of the art. See if we can get a focus on the close-up there. And then you've got the sort of like foiling of the frame. I think they're really, really nice. Like I think they're way better than the unstable ones because they didn't really like magic cards. These look more like magic cards, so they've used the old unglued frame. These are meant to pay homage to all 3 of these, so unglued, unhinged, and unstable. It's meant to pay homage by having elements of the frame from all 3 of them. And I think these pop and look really nice. The only problem I've got is that you've got 5 non-foil, 5 foil. So I guess these might actually be worth money in time. Or there's, obviously, again, this is something people have been saying on Reddit. Are they trying to promote people to buy these boxes in multiples to get hold of these? I don't know. But they are really, really nice. I'm not so keen on the forest art because it looks kind of like... Well, maybe I do like it for that reason. It looks like a shot from like Banjo-Kazooie or Conker's Bad Fur on the N64. Like, on purpose, I think. It's got a very distinct like aesthetic to the way the leaves are and stuff. So I'm not a hugely fan of that. The mountain has this weird like sort of spirally circliness to it. And then we've got a swamp that looks more like a sliver than a swamp. But again, I like it. Sounds like I'm being hypercritical. I'm not. The only one I'm being critical of, I guess, is the forest. And then you've got this cool like islandscape. And then the plains is especially nice. As we all know, I do like me some plains. So, that's the lands. And then... I'm not going to go through like each of the decks because I feel like that's not really going to do anything for us. People who are watching this, people who are watching this are either watching it to watch the gameplay and see what it's like, or to see the lands. So some of you have already switched off, and some of you are now waiting for the gameplay. But to give you an idea, yeah, each of them are mono-coloured. I didn't know that until I opened this out. Each of them comes with, like, for example, the blue one has a Beeble Planeswalker, which generates Beebles. And then every time you uptick or downtick the Planeswalker, you make more Beebles. And when Beebles die, the Planeswalker's power goes up and down as well. And there's also new unique legendaries as well, like Alexandra Clamington. Is it Clamington? Yeah, Clamilton. And we'll read these out as we play with them and what they do. There's other classic cards in here from the older sets as well. You've got Richard Garfield, PhD. And you've got Johnny Combo Player as well. So these are cards that, you know, you've seen before in the old unhinged sets and stuff, and you might have drafted with Cheaty Face, a card that you can literally cheat into play if you can figure out a way to cheat in front of your opponent, and all that sort of stuff. Let's have a look at one of the others as well. I want to look at the unique cards. These 2 are unique. I think the rest of these have all been in other sets already, like Rocket Lobster. I was going to cut all this out, but I just realised Topsy Turvy is literally in the pack upside down, which I think, I mean... No one's going to know that once it's been out of the pack, but I thought that was a nice little touch. Oh. And also, okay, these basics are nice and everything, right? But I've just noticed that this basic here, this basic island, the island is shaped like a squirrel. Now, I'm pretty sure it's unique. I'm pretty sure this art wasn't in any other set, because the other unhinged sets didn't have basics like this, didn't have the non-full art basics. So these are squirrel islands. Maro would be proud, and it's probably Maro that's made that decision in the art direction, so that's pretty good. Okay, we're going to open up the white one. It's on theme, it's on flavour. The sun's just gone behind a cloud, so if the lighting changed, that's why. If you noticed, you're observant. If you didn't notice, you're now probably going to go back and check. This is the white one. It comes with a face card of Flavor Judge. To read out Flavor Judge, it's choose target spell or ability that targets a permanent you control, then ask a person outside the game if the story of what will happen makes sense to them. If they say no, sacrifice Flavor Judge and counter that spell. So we don't have another person in the house. So if someone plays this, we're going to have to call somebody and like explain the situation. Or ask a dog. He's nodding towards my dog, but my dog... It'll just... Not understand. Yeah, he might not get it. He might not get it. And then the reason I opened this one up, because there's something I want to do an example of. There's a little more unhinged cards. Look at me on the DCI. Staying Power. Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. It's nice that the white deck got an equipment. Interestingly, this kind of shows off what white does in the colour pie, right? Equipment, supposedly, although we never get any good ones. Here we go. Circadian, not Canadian. I keep thinking it's Circadian. Night Owl. So this card has 2 abilities, one for white and one for black. The white ability says if it's... where does it say that? It says... It gains vigilance. Activate this only from sunset to sunrise. No, sorry, sunrise to sunset. And the other ability gives it flying, but you can only activate that from sunset to sunrise. So this one is affected by the time of day. Now, the reason I want to show this card off and talk about A, it's unique and new to the set, but also B, I don't really like the cards that are, like, start to really go outside the rules of Magic. Like, this Flavor Judge is funny the first time, but if you've got to, like you play a second game, you've got to call someone up or find someone else again, or in some of the older sets, and I hope they're not in the green deck, there's one card that requires you to sing while you cast it, another one puts your shoes on the table. Now, I know people talk about how much they like those cards, but I'm going to be honest with you, I think the idea of putting my shoes on the table is kind of annoying. I like the cards that break the rules of Magic and are funny from a thematic perspective, but don't require you to, like, take your jeans off. But maybe I'm just being a miserable old man. And then let's have a look at the basics. Where are the basics at? Cool as well is that three of the decks have these in them. The rock, paper, scissors animals. So you can actually get a set of 3, carry them on your deck box and use them to determine who's first in the game of Magic. Because obviously there's a controversy right now on whether or not you should roll dice or not. And then these planes. Yep, okay. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up. This cloud here is shaped like a squirrel. So every piece of basic land art that isn't full art has squirrels in it. And some people might not care, but I just like the attention to detail and the fact that these are genuinely unique in the sense that you don't get lands that have squirrel motifs in them very often, and B, you only get them in this box. And they're playable in your normal decks and stuff. So you'd only get 2 of these, one foil, one not. Look how many of these you get. So one of my EDH decks will probably now just have random squirrel lands in it. With that out of the way, we're going to sleeve up now, and we're going to try playing some Unsanctioned. We need to roll to see who goes first.
Let's do this.
We'll roll these swanky new dice. That are definitely worth the price of admission.
Yeah, which we already don't like.
9.
3.
This is where I'll tell you to get fricked scrub, but I have to say softer language.
Because you're a coward.
Yeah, I am a coward. I want them to send me more product. Right, okay, this video is brought to you officially by Wizards of the Coast. We're playing Unsanctioned for those of you who might skip the intro or forgot what we're doing. Do you want to cut me, my friend? So Heppel has come back to Magic, right?
Yep.
So you played with me back in Eventide period.
Yeah.
Zendikar.
Zendikar was the last full set I can remember.
Okay. And you came back, you popped back in, popped Dread back in now and again, and now you're back to actually play Commander and stuff, right? Because you've got a Commander deck now, haven't you?
Yes.
You're playing Commander. Cool. So that is Heppel's sort of level of involvement with Magic at the moment. And now he's my guinea pig, Wizard's guinea pig, your guinea pig to play this. So don't be mean to him in the comment section, alright? Right, I can keep this. We better not tell them we both just took a free mulligan, because our hands were literally unplayable. I will go first, as I won the die roll. You happy in hand?
Yep.
Okay. Obviously I'm not going to draw my first turn, but I am going to go basic planes and pass turn.
Sweet. I'm going to go basic island and pass turn.
So the island looks like a squirrel, the planes looks like a squirrel.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this one by hand, I cannot see a squirrel. I'll let you just see if you can pass your island in just a second. Ooh, I'm so good at this game. Play a second basic planes. I'm going to play Knight of the Hokey Pokey. It's a first striking 2/2 for 2 white mana. It's a Knight. It has an activate ability of white and 1. Do the Hokey Pokey. Prevent all damage to it. Oh, so the cost is I have to do the Hokey Pokey.
Sweet.
Prevent all damage of a source of your choice would deal to the Knight of the Hokey Pokey this turn. To do the Hokey Pokey, choose an arm, a leg, or a whole self and put it in. Put it out. Put it in. Shake it all about. You do the Hokey Pokey, turn yourself around.
Well, that's what it's all about, I reckon.
I guess I'm going to have to stand up and turn around. I might just let the thing die. I'm going is that real, like against the spirit of the format? Go ahead.
I'm just going to let the thing die, it's fine. Basic island and pass turn.
Oh, we ain't got nothing. Oh,
He's got nothing.
Okay. Basic swamp. See, I can't see a squirrel in that. Can you see a squirrel in that?
Yep.
Where?
In the leaves down there.
That's an actual squirrel, though.
No. I mean, the shape of the leaves is a squirrel's head.
The head of a squirrel.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's too subtle.
But then, I don't know if I'm trying to find things that aren't there. Like with the mountain, but you never know.
Okay, I'm going to play Inhumaniac. It's a 1/1. At the beginning of my upkeep, I roll a 6-sided dice, and on a 3 or 4, put a counter on it. On a 5 or higher, put 2 counters on it. On a 1, I remove all counters from it. At the beginning of my upkeep. I'm going to attack you for 2.
And I'm going to take those.
Got him. Go ahead.
Ha, got it. Oh, this isn't going well.
What's the worst that can happen? You just get hokey pokey and...
Yeah, basic island and pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Upkeep. Roll a d6. 3. I'll put a counter on it. So I'm going to put this nice big thick orange die on there. 1 counter. Draw for turn. I'm going to tap first as well. Right. And then I guess I'm going to play Headponies this card. Because he is one. It's a dirty rat. When this creature enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card.
I just said mum as it came in.
Mother? Is that you? You have to discard a card, my friend.
Fine. Fine. I'm going to discard Pointy Finger of Doom.
Oh, are you missing the colour? Oh, it's colourless.
Colourless.
I'm going to hit you for 4.
And 4 I will take.
Go ahead.
Oh man.
What is in your hand?
Good stuff, but just it's coming. Basic mountain.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Sure. And pass turn.
Oof.
It's fine.
Upkeep trigger. I'm going to roll this dice. I want a 5,
Yeah,
so it's put
baby.
2 counters on it. So it's now got 3 counters on it. So it's now a 4/4. This thing's pretty good. Good draw for turn. Okay, I'm flooding out now a bit. Go to combat. Attack you for 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's a big hit.
Go.
So, okay.
Go ahead.
Because I think I finally got there. Basic mountain.
Yes.
Tap 5 for B.O.B. Bevy of Beebles.
Okay, read it out for us.
As B.O.B. in brackets Bevy of Beebles enters the battlefield, create 4 1/1 blue Beeble creature tokens. Here they come. The number of loyalty counters on B.O.B. is equal to the number of Beebles you control. Create or sacrifice Beebles whenever B.O.B. gains or loses loyalty.
Not a Beeble. So if a Beeble dies, does the loyalty go down?
Yes.
Okay.
And its
then-
+1 is up to X target Beebles can't be blocked this turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. And then -1 is draw a card.
And of course, when you tick up, you get an extra Beeble. When you tick down. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a Planeswalker. Okay.
Where does it say if you tick up you get another Beeble?
Because its loyalty is linked to it. So it says
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so so it's a Planeswalker, so you can use it now.
Then I'll tick it up.
Yeah, so you tick it up and you get another Beeble.
Yeah.
And one of these Beebles can't be blocked. Not that it matters, because there's something sick, obviously. But that's 5 Beebles.
Actually, all of the Beebles can't be blocked because I have 5 cards in my hand, but
Oh.
there's something sick.
Okay. 5 mana for 5 creatures is pretty strong.
Yeah.
I might put this in Minikube. This seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you done, sir?
I'm done. I'm donezoed.
I'm going to untap, trigger my Inhumaniac, and roll a 1 so it loses all its counters. It's back to being a 1/1. This is the turn I didn't need to do that. Draw for turn. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. I'm going to play a Plains, and I've got to fight for an army of Beebles. I'm going to attack you with a 1/1. I'm attacking the
Bevy.
thing, and attack you with a 2/2 first striker as well.
Okay, cool. So 1 Beeble I'll block with a 1/1.
Yep.
So both die.
They will trade, yeah. And what about the knight?
Again, I'll block with a 1/1, but
Sure.
he dies.
And then this goes down to 3.
Yeah.
Because it makes no sense to let it through, right? Because then you do have to sacrifice Beebles when it goes down. The number of loyalty cards on BOB is equal to the number of Beebles you control. Create or sacrifice Beebles.
They have to be. There's no point letting that through because you'd lose the loyalty anyway.
Oh, but you get to keep the 5. God, why can't I not rock this?
No, because you're.
People are going to draw this. I'll have it on the screen now so people at home can also think along. So it says create or sacrifice Beebles whenever Bob gains or loses loyalty, but you don't lose loyalty whenever you sacrifice Beebles.
But the loyalty is equal to the number of Beebles I have. So if I sacrifice it, it would go down to 3 anyway. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah. The only reason, because that last line says create or sacrifice them whenever it goes down, and obviously it went down by 2, so we just sack 2, but you don't. You just sack it down to the number that you've got. Okay, yeah. So it's always, this number always corresponds with this.
Yeah.
It's easy when you say it like that. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, my friend.
I'm done.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
How on earth are you going to beat BOB?
It's.
It draws for a card and makes your body every turn.
Yeah.
Guess you have to keep attacking it.
Yes. I'll lay a basic mountain. And I'm gonna tap 4 for Goblin SWAT. Say Goblin SWAT team. Oh, it is team. Put a +1/+1 counter on Goblin SWAT team. Unless the opponent swats the table within 5 seconds.
Okay.
Activate
SWAT for the
SWAT.
first one you did.
Only once each turn.
So that was that your activation there? I assume it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swatted. And then I'll tick this boy up.
Yep. Draw a card, make a beeble.
Draw a card. Draw a card with a neg down.
No. Oh, you went up. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry,
up,
my
up,
bad,
up.
my bad.
And I have 4 cards in hand, so all of those are unblockable.
Okay.
And I'll swing with 2 of them.
Okay. I'll take 2. 18. Right.
Pass turn.
Untap. Trigger Inhumaniac. Come on. 5. That's 2 counters. Sweet. Draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to cast... No, I'm not. I'm going to attack Bob
Yep.
with my 3/3 and my 2/2 first striker. And they come.
I'll chomp with both.
2 pops.
2
2 beebles even.
But he still goes down to 2 because
Yeah.
there's only 2 in play.
But it's better than taking 5 and losing all the beebles.
Exactly. And I need those boys.
Use this now. Is it even good now? Wish I had a Planeswalker. No, go ahead.
Sweet. I'm on tap. Goblin SWAT team.
How long was that?
It was fine.
I thought you said I'm on tap Goblin SWAT team. I was like, well, it's not even tapped. I didn't even figure out what the hell you were doing. Cheeky boy. You're a cheeky boy,
You're
isn't he?
cheeky, innit? I tap 3 and 4.
What on earth is this?
Infinity Elemental. This creature has infinite power.
So it is literally going to kill me. Okay. I can block it. This can block it all day long as I keep doing Hokoki.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then tick up Bob.
Yep.
Beeble back in.
Cards in hand.
3.
Oh, so they're all unblockable.
And I will swing with 2 of them.
2 of them.
And Goblin SWAT.
Okay.
So that's
4/4.
pass turn.
Untap. Trigger Inhumaniac. Roll a 5. Get 2 more counters.
Oh.
Sweet. Draw for turn.
Yep.
I've drawn a lot of land for those at home who are watching. Chat, help me out here. I'm going to play this one. I don't have a 7 CMC bloody bomb to play. I've just got... Okay, I'm going to send your 7 CMC bomb to jail. I'm going to go to jail. When go to jail enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls until go to jail leaves the battlefield. At the beginning of the upkeep of the exile card's owner, which is you, the player rolls 2 6-sided dice, and if they roll doubles, sacrifice this.
Okay.
So you can get out of it. It's Monopoly.
Yeah.
I don't know if... Oh no, has our own Monopoly. We're allowed to mention Monopoly.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then combat, I'm going to attack Bob with these.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Because I can't do anything about it. Yeah, Bob's dead. Dead unit.
And you lose your beetles.
Do they all go because Bob goes?
It says, create or sacrifice beetles, whatever Bob gives.
Oh yeah, so he loses all 3. And that's the beat.
Because you got, for those at home who are watching and thinking what the hell's going on, if he blocks this one and only takes 2, Bob was on 3, it loses 1 and loses another 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very weird card. There's nothing else like it in Magic, but that's why he could not block there.
Couldn't
Let
do
2
anything
through.
about it.
The Beeble is down. Right, go ahead. Untap,
Untap.
upkeep. Go to jail trigger.
Just Goblin SWAT team. Oh! Get out of here.
Oh.
Is it back to
Yeah, it's Summon Sigma's back.
Somerset?
Yeah, because it
what
left
a
the battlefield and came back. So I've got another turn to attack me, yeah. I can't believe you drew a bomb. That was the first time. It's the worst. Literally the worst. Oh. Just what Hypot's thinking. I just want to let people at home know. Wizard of the Coast. They should reprint fetch lands. I think fetch land should be reprinted. I'm going to bang that drum forever until Gavin Verheyen murders me.
Some people that you play with don't even think fetch land should go in a folder.
Yeah, sometimes you hang out with a friend you haven't seen in a while and he's got back into Magic and he's like, look at these cool cards, and you're looking for a folder and there's a Khan. If you have cards that are quite desirable, shall we say. And then he gives you a pile of cards that don't belong in the folder apparently, and there's just like 3 Marsh Flats, 2 Verdant Catacombs.
A tap 2 for Common Iguana. When they set into the battlefield, you may discard a card if you do draw a card.
Okay.
I'm going to discard Magic Word. And nearly told you what I picked up, and that's not how the game works. I'm going to tap another 2 for Strategy Schmattergy. It's a sorcery. Roll a 6-sided die. Strategy Schmattergy has the indicated effect.
So roll dice and read out what it does.
4. Strategy Schmattergy deals 3 damage to each creature and player. Great.
Oh, it doesn't kill this though. Okay. I'm going to respond by activating Hokey Pokey.
Yeah.
Targeting this. So I've got to go choose an arm, a leg, or your whole self. Okay. So I'm going to choose an arm. So I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to shake it all about. You do the Hokey Pokey and turn around. Hang on a second. It survives, right? Prevent all damage from that target? Yeah, prevent all damage from a source of your choice. Yeah, okay, there we go. I activated it, so people in the comments can't moan that I'm miserable. So this does 3 damage to this. He doesn't die, these survive.
Yeah, and you take 3 and I take 3. Well, that didn't bloody work, did it?
What was the best outcome on there?
The best outcome on there is not great for anyone, really. So 1 would have been do nothing, 2 would be destroy all artifacts, 3 destroy all lands.
Oh!
Would have been pretty funny.
That would have been so good.
4 strategy as we got deals 3 damage to each creature and player. 5 each player discards their hand and draws 7.
That's pretty good.
And 6 repeat this process 2 more times.
I might put that on my commander decks down the shop. It'd be fun. Block everyone's lands by accident. You done blowing everything up?
No. Obviously, because what an amazing name, Carnivorous Death Parrot.
Yes.
Flying at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Carnivorous Death Parrot, unless I say the flavor text.
Right, I'm going to put some in your library.
Yeah, to
you
remember.
do it before you draw.
Okay, fine.
Okay? I'm teaching you the hard way.
You're teaching me the way.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to roll for Inhumaniac. Don't roll a 1.
Yeah,
It's
cool,
a
he's
4.
a big boy.
Another counter. It's 6/6. Draw. Okay, I have drawn a card that literally doesn't do anything. I'm going to play a paint.
Yeah.
And I guess I can tap with a 6/6 and you can block with Infinity Gold and it dies. And I've got Knight of the Hokey Pokey to block with. But if you kill my Knight of the Hokey Pokey, I just die. But you got to do damage based attacks, haven't you? And I've got Hokey. Yeah, okay. I'll attack with a 6/6.
I block with a 2/2.
Yeah. Oh, I just need to remember his upkeep trigger. Goodbye, Carnivorous Death Carrot. Carrot? Parrot. Go ahead. I'm going to pass turn.
Really thought this was going to do more.
It's scary. It's definitely scary.
I'm going to play a basic island.
For those watching at home, I wonder like, how could they draw so many lands? I'm not actually sure how many lands are in each of the decks because I didn't check.
Too many.
I don't know if it's like 15 per one, which make it 30 lands. I assume it's not. It's probably more like 12 to make 24. I'm going to check after this game.
I'm going to play this because it's funny. Tap 4 for Rings a Bell. It's an enchantment. As Rings a Bell enters the battlefield, choose a word with 4 or more letters. After you say the chosen word for the first time each turn, the opponent may ring or imitate a bell within 5 seconds. When no opponent does, I get to draw a card.
Okay, what's your word?
Vince.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. That's good enough imitation, right?
That's fine, that's a bell.
As it say the chosen word for the first time each turn. I have to each turn. Okay.
Just that's the 2/2, and you can do the hokey pokey to save it, right?
Yeah.
And that's a
6/6 at the moment. It might become a 1/1 on my turn if I roll a 1.
Okay. Pass turn.
Untap. Trigger Inhumaniac. 6. Goes up to 7 counters. I'm going to use a D7. D7, there you go, 7. Draw for turn. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm going to summon or play an adorable kitten. When I enter the battlefield, roll a 6-sided dice. I gain life equal to the result.
That's pretty good. That's not so good.
1. And then I'm going to make it into a humming kitten by augmenting it with humming. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, roll a 6-sided dice and you get life equal to the result. So,
Oh, that's very good.
go to combat. Things like the life gain's pointless if you've got a powered creature. I guess I'm just going to attack you with both of these now.
Okay.
So you've got an 8/8 and a 2/2.
Well, I'm going to block
The 8.
the 8 and kill it
Yep.
and take the 2.
2. I trigger this. I should have done that before damage. So I triggered this because I attack with 2 or more creatures. There you go. Gained 5 more life. And Inhumaniac has been absolutely solid. That'd be a really fun card in actual like constructed Magic. As in like it's good, but also has a big downside. Go ahead.
Cheers, Vince.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ring that bell.
I'm trying to sneak him in.
For those of you who don't know, you should ring that bell icon down below to get notifications when I upload videos on YouTube. Way! Currently a 3/4 flyer, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
Just letting you know. Did you say a damage? We're on 6 or 4.
Danger zone!
Okay, that matters a lot.
does matter a little bit, yeah. Okay. So tap 4 for Johnny combo player.
Okay, so for my search your library for a card.
Yeah. Put that card into your hand and shuffle your library.
Okay.
So for my other 4, let's find something in
Something.
my library that might help.
It needs to be free, doesn't it? Or you're dead.
It does.
I mean, it's unsanctioned. There could be a free spell that does a thing. Who am I to say?
Who are you to say?
Oh.
Past 10.
Sure. I know what you've chewed for. I'm almost certain I know what you've chewed for. Does it begin with a C by any chance?
No.
No.
No. That's I could have tuned for that. Should have done. That's what I should have done.
That's the literal play in it, because you could have like waited for me to look away. You could have said, Vince, your dog's on fire, and I'm like, oh no.
Vince, your dog's on fire. That's a real shame.
Come on. I saw it. He did get it. For those of you who don't know, this is Cheaty Face. Want to read it out for him?
If Cheaty Face in your hand, you may sneak Cheaty Face onto the battlefield. If an opponent catches you right away, that player may exile Cheaty Face. Try to get it in. Try to get it in.
That's a combo. Literally combo player combo.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry, Cheaty Face. I guess I'm just going to play an ordinary pony.
Ordinary pony.
Yeah, ordinary pony. When it enters the battlefield, I may exile a target non-horse creature you control that wasn't put onto the battlefield this turn. Then return to the battlefield zone control. Normally I'd be really super into like flickering my own creatures. It says you may, so I'm not going to bother. And then I go to combat and just attack you.
And that is the end of this one.
Cool. Fancy another?
Yo, 100%. Do you know what else there isn't enough in Magic? Fetch lands.
That is true. That is very true, especially in modern sets as well. Okay. Sure.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
A basic mountain?
Basic mountain.
Sure.
And past 10. Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my card. I'm gonna play for playing to pass the turn.
And past 10.
Oh no. Okay. 2 planes. I'm gonna play Old Guard. It's a 2/1. It's a cyborg soldier. And it says tap target creature without reminder text. For 1 mana.
Boomstacker. It's a creature. It's a goblin. As Boomstacker enters the battlefield and it attacks, stack 2 dice on top of it. All dice must be stacked vertically, one on top of another. Boomstacker gets +1/+1 for each die in the stack. Boomstacker attacks each combat if able. When the stack falls, sacrifice Boomstacker.
So it's end of the battlefield, so you need to put 2 on there now.
Yep.
And then every combat. Let's see how high you get this stack. For those who can't see, there's an entire tin here. Guilds of Africa Guild tin, by the way. Thank you, wizards. Of tons of dice. All polyhedrals, right? D20s. I think he's going for the D6s.
I've been a coward and gone D6.
We should have made it D20s only, that's what we should have said. Like, so it's currently a 2-2, right?
It is a 2-2.
Okay, cool. And it's got reminder text, importantly, so I can't tap it with this. Because there's reminder text in the brackets, right? Okay, untap. Draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to play a Flavor Judge. It is a bird advisor. We talked about it at the beginning of the video. It taps the choose target spell ability that targets opponent you control, then ask a person outside of the game if the story of what will happen makes sense to them. If they say no, sacrifice Flavor Judge and counter that spell or ability. So, then, I guess, do I attack into your Boomstacker? I think I do. I'm going to attack you with a 2-1.
I'm just going to take it.
Sweet.
Attack 4. For Rock Lobster. Creatures named Scissor Lizards can't attack or block. And because he has to attack each turn if able.
Yep.
I'll
So,
get 2 more dice.
declare him as an attacker, please.
Sorry?
Declare him as an attacker, please.
Ah.
Importantly, I guess you tap him before you add the next 2 die. If you had, yeah.
Well, I sort of thought you would do it, add them, and then because in the spin you can
so
make them drop.
Yeah, exactly. But the upside is that it doesn't trigger and put dice on it until he's sideways.
Oh, okay, fine.
So you got to
I
use it
guess
this
I'm not
time.
going to touch them because that's
I will take 4.
okay. And that's mine. So
Even if they can see this on camera, I might take a picture on my phone to.
I'm pretty confident I can get it to be a 6/6.
Yeah.
But any more than that,
You think so?
who knows?
It'd be a shame if I went to jail, wouldn't it? I've drawn an Underdome, which is basically any colour land for silver bordered cards, and spoilers every card in this set is silver bordered. I'm gonna play Paper Tiger. Creatures named Rock Lobster can't attack or block.
Oh.
No! Paper beats rock, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to combat and attack you for 2.
I'll take 2.
16. There we go.
Want to go?
Yep, untap. I'll try my hardest not to knock the table, by the way, as well, because that feels disingenuous, doesn't it?
Yeah, slightly.
What if you've got Goblin SWAT team and I'm just swatting the table and there's just dice stacked on
Well,
it?
that's the rules of the game.
I guess, yeah. There's a lack of synergy between Boomstacker and Goblin SWAT team.
2 for Wall of Fortune. Defender, you may tap an untapped wall if you control to have any player re-roll the die that player rolled.
Okay.
And I will then tap 2 for the old strategy.
Okay.
Do nothing.
The old 2-mana do nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Well done. Good.
I feel like I was gonna.
I was getting ready to like tap this, call somebody, and be like, "Would a strategic plan destroy a Paper Tiger?" And but I don't have to.
Do you know what? It's because it's fun. I'm
Oh.
gonna tap that and re-roll the dice.
You can do that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
4. 3 damage to each creature and each player.
Okay, heads up, editor note. Whilst editing, I realised that there's a few mistakes in how we played this within the actual rules of literal magic. So firstly, I couldn't activate my Flavor Judge now because the spell has resolved. Essentially, rolling the dice, I believe, is part of the resolution of strategy, not part of it going on the stack. Therefore, I'd have to activate Flavor Judge before it resolves, not after it's resolved and the dice has been rolled. Secondly, well, Flavor Judge says target spell that targets you or opponent you control, not just any old spell. So, actually, Flavor Judge can't stop Supreme Verdicts, Pyroclasms, or in this case, strategy, however you pronounce it. Either way, I've left it in the video, obviously, because it happened. We played the rules slightly wrong, but it was still a hell of a lot of fun. So I wanted just to highlight that that's not how this interaction works, but you know what? I don't care. It was fun. Anyway, on with the gameplay.
Okay, I'm going to tap Flavor Judge.
Okay.
And I have to ask someone else out of the game whether this makes sense from a flavour perspective. So, I had to call someone, don't I? I want to not reveal the number on screen. Well,
No.
okay, try again. He's going to be at work, but I'll give him a shot.
Welcome to Give Gas Point.
Nope.
No.
Oh my goodness, give him my phone book trying to find something.
Doctor's surgery. Probably shouldn't waste their time.
No. One of them just replied. John, for those of you on my Discord, just replied saying, "What's up? I'm at work." So I told him I need a Flavor Judge activation. So maybe he'll say, "Ring me now," and he'll pop into the bar. Who knows? My old duty manager at Tesco.
No.
Shall I ring my local Forbidden Planet?
Yeah.
Let's try this. We're ringing our local Forbidden Planet. It's just free advertising Forbidden Planet, isn't it?
Yeah. If they answer and if they participate.
Hello, I'm in the middle of a game of Magic at the moment, and I've activated a card called Flavor Judge, and I need to ask someone who's not playing the game with me if they think what's happening makes sense from a flavour perspective in order to see if it resolves, but there's no one else in the building other than me and the guy I'm playing with. So I'm going through my phone book trying to find someone that will give me an answer, and I was wondering if you'd be able to help.
Let me pass on to somebody that actually plays Magic. 1 moment, please.
Thank you. Okay, we're getting there.
This is a good start. It wasn't a straight no.
I mean, I was expecting just them to hang up or just like, sorry, I can't help you today. We're busy. We're a shop, goddammit.
Hiya, thanks for waiting.
Hello there.
Hiya, I only have some Magic questions.
Yes, so I'm currently playing a game of Unsanctioned, which is the new set that comes out next week. And I'm recording a video with it. And I'm playing with a friend, and I've activated a card called Flavor Judge that requires me to ask someone outside of the game to...
This is Vince.
This is Vince, yes. Is this Josie?
This is Josie, hi.
Hello, Josie. You're going to be in my next video about Unsanctioned. How are you doing?
Oh, amazing, hiya.
Hello.
I'm good, thanks.
Right, so I'm going to ask you how you feel about this flavour interaction, and you must tell me whether or not it makes sense.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to try and explain it in a non-leading way because my opponent doesn't want me to lead you, okay?
Okay.
So he has cast Strategy Smattergy, which is a sorcery, but his...
Yeah.
I guess it's some goblins playing with a wheel,
Yep.
and they've come up with the strategy of blowing up everything, okay?
Okay.
And I have a paper tiger, a bird advisor, and a cyborg soldier that are all going to die. And I believe that doesn't make any sense. Would you like to add any elaboration, Heppel, before we...
I mean, the card says...
This wheel will burn these paper animals?
I mean, I believe they've come up with a plan, but I don't think there's really enough clarification on what said plan is. It will also kill his own lobster, but it won't kill his wall or his dice-carrying goblin. And I'm trying not to lead here, but I just don't think it works from a flavour perspective.
I think it makes perfect
That's like
sense.
a very goblin thing to do, though. Like,
It
goblins are
is.
very destructive, and they would blow up everything they can.
It's very true.
So are you saying it works?
I'd say it works. I say it sounds
I'm
like
never shopping at Forbidden Planet again.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, I will.
Thank you. We will now proceed to resolve Schmattergy strategy. Look out for the video on YouTube next week.
Will do.
Subscribe to
Thank you very
PleasantKenobi.
much. Good luck. See ya.
Bye. Well, that was funny.
Okay,
So,
well,
pull-ups
my
as well.
stuff's all dead. Only took us about 30 minutes to resolve that spell.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. Doesn't say anything about not throwing temper tantrums. Just
Doesn't. Okay.
Oh!
Well, that's that gone too.
Oh, so good. Did you just try and move it?
No, I was just picking up strategy smattergy that was right next to it, and my big old sausage fingers decided to poke Boom Stacker.
Can I have my turn now?
Yeah. and that is my turn.
Oh my goodness, that's the most dramatic turn I've ever seen in my life. Right,
I'm going to draw.
that's what. And I'm going to play an Inhumaniac. We all know what this does because I played it last turn. And go ahead, my friend. So all that, my chicken didn't do anything, but...
Well, I killed my own thing by being an idiot.
I mean, maybe that was the plan all along. The longer I stalled out, the more likely you were to fumble your dice man
I mean, very true.
into oblivion.
And I love fumbling men into oblivion. Yeah, fine.
Right.
Tap on 2 for Alexander Clamilton.
Okay, read him out for us.
Whenever you cast a wordy spell, scree 2.
Scry 2, yeah.
Scry 2, fine.
We've already talked about this. It's not screet, but okay.
A spell is wordy if it has 4 or more lines of rule text.
Okay. Whenever you cast a spell.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And what's the ability?
Mountain 1 and then tap. Choose target creature you don't control. Reveal the top card of your library. Alexander Clamilton gets +X/+0 until the end of turn, where X is the number of lines of rules text of the revealed card. Alexander Clamilton then fights that creature.
Okay, so he challenges into a duel. Okay.
It does.
Okay.
That is my go.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to trigger Inhumaniac. What do I get? I get 2 counters. Sweet. Because a 5 or 6 is 2 counters. Yep. Draw for turn. Cool. Yep. Sure. I'm going to tap a white. And I'm going to send Alexander Clamington to jail. Can he double up again?
Straight doubles.
Right. You can even re-roll one of them.
I could.
Wow. Pass turn. So.
Let's see what happens.
You've missed your trigger. It's my trigger, I have to tell you.
Oh.
So before you drew, you need to roll these.
Get me in a casino.
What the hell? Oh. What are the statistical chances of that even? Okay, it comes back.
Probably I'll play a basic.
Sometimes it is better to be lucky than it is to be good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. If I roll... If you keep doing this and I don't roll... If I roll a 1 next time, I'll be so livid. I can't
So
do it.
livid.
Yeah. So...
I'm going to do this because I think it's funny. 4 for Pointy Finger of Doom.
Okay.
It's an artifact. So for 3 to tap, spin...
So, trigger this because it's wordy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you get to scry 2. Whilst you're looking, I want to read.
Yep.
3 mana, tap, spin Finger Pointy of Doom in the middle of the table so that it rotates completely at least once. Then destroy the closest permanent the finger points to.
Yep. It's funny.
What if I play lands in front? You're actually not meant to do that on camera anymore. There used to be a thing where you could play your lands wherever you want.
Oh, really?
Front or back, yeah. But on camera you're not meant to, and I'm not going to move them.
And...
I guess if I play much tighter, you've got less of a point.
Just a pile. Also, spinning it on here is going to be pretty difficult. And I haven't got anything I can do, so that's me.
Untap, trigger Inhumaniac. Oh, yes. Get on my card. Right, draw for turn.
It's a 5/5 now. Or?
Yes, 5/5.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how he lands in these decks, but it feels like a lot. But it could just be, I mean, that's just variance, right? It could just be a bit of luck. Okay, I'm going to in for 5. Yeah, get out of here, Wally boy. Good.
Johnny combo player. We saw him earlier.
Okay, so he's the guy with the 4 mana concentrate. Anything you like?
Yep. And yeah, that's me.
You want to spin it in you, but you know the mana.
Yep.
Right, come on. Okay, just one more counter. He's now 6/6. Draw for turn. Just gonna slowly read this card, but I don't know what this is. Does. Okay, I'm gonna go to combat. Attack you with a 6/6.
I'll take 6. I want to try and do the stuff these cards do.
Okay, and I'm gonna play. Look at me, I'm R&D. Okay, so as look at me. This is. By the way, I've just cut a long pause as I read this card like over twice. As look at me, I'm research and development comes into play or enters the battlefield, as the new word would say. Choose a number and a second number, one higher or one lower than that number. All instances of the first chosen number in the full text of each permanent, spell, and card in any zone is now changed to the second number. So I'm going to choose to change 1 in every zone to 0.
Cool.
So this dies.
Yeah.
Because its toughness goes from 1
Yeah.
to 0.
Yeah.
This is no longer a 6/6, it's a 5/5, because that 1 is now a 0.
Yeah.
I believe this land here can no longer make black or white because it says add 1 mana. So there's now
Right.
add 0 mana of any colour. Spells that have 1, this is now only a 1 black mana, not
Yeah.
and so on and so on and so on and so on.
So 1s to 0s.
Yes. And now we've got to try and play with this in play. Go ahead.
Okay.
But on the upside, this only costs 1 red mana to activate now because
True.
the 1 is now a 0.
And that's what we'll do.
Okay.
So obviously target. Choose target creature you don't control.
Have you encountered fighting yet?
No.
So when he fights, this will do his damage power to him and he'll do his power to him.
Right.
So there's a chance that he'll do like 5 to him and just kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Funny.
Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it's cool. As long as you're happy with it. I just didn't want you to go, oh, I didn't know how that worked. Cool. So reveal the top card of your library.
Great.
So you get 0 and takes 5.
Yep.
Cool.
So that's great.
The card goes back on top though, I believe. The land doesn't move anywhere. Just says reveal. Doesn't say move it. Or... Do you know what you're drawing next turn?
Yeah. And so I now need to do things. What does it bring up? Man.
It's a 3/3, and whenever
whenever this creature enters the battlefield, you may draw a card, and I will.
Cool.
I know what
Sure.
it is.
My turn.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about Spinny Finger of Doom.
Yours got next turn. Right, I need to not roll a 6 and it just dies. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna
It's
draw
fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna draw this planes and then pass the turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kind of needed that.
Yeah.
Needed the thing, the dude, the guy, the creature.
And while I think, I might as well lay the island.
Sure.
Sure.
Just gonna switch the lands in front for a little bit.
Sure. Sure.
It's only at comp. For those watching at home, I believe it's only at comp that you can't play lands in front. So I'm just going to do lands in front.
Yeah. Well then, sure. Let's do 3. and
then-
spin Pointy Finger of Doom.
So you got to get a full rotation, right? At least 1. I mean, Merman feels like he's closer to the tip than anything else.
Fine.
You
Fine.
should have switched the lands in front mode. It's right there. I give you the strategy right in front.
But then it'll destroy land.
Yeah, but we've both got an abundance of land. That's what we need. We need creatures. But I'm fine if this goes off with the creatures.
And then I'm gonna go on for Goblin Tutor.
Okay.
It's an instant. Roll a 6-sided die. If you roll a 1, Goblin Tutor has no effect. Otherwise, search your library for the indicated card, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle your library.
But the 1 obviously is a 0, so if you roll a 0, it has no effect.
What about if I roll a 1?
I guess that has no effect as well, because I don't know that. But I'm just saying the 1 is replaced with a 0. 5.
A creature.
Oh my goodness. That's actually really good. I want to put that in Commander.
Put it into your hand. Right.
2 is a card named Goblin Tutor, so that's not as good. I'm going to untap and look at my draw for it. Unless you get a creature you can play though, so maybe I should wait. Okay, so you've chosen a creature. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm still in lands on front mode. Oh, I shouldn't play this, but I might as well just slam it, right? Okay. Until end of turn, and this turn effects don't end. And that's forever. For everyone and everything.
Okay.
Go ahead. What you got for me, Heppel?
Yep. Stet Draconic Proofreader.
Okay.
It's a flying legendary creature. Whenever Stet Draconic Proofreader attacks, You may exile a card from your graveyard. When you do, Step Draconic Proofreader deals 4 damage to any target whose name begins with the same letter as an exiled card. And for some reason, for a planes that I don't have, I guess it will work if you mix it in, delete the first letter of target permanent player's name until the end of turn. So I guess you could combo it with things.
But that's interesting because that means you can't shoot Vince unless you have a card that has V at the beginning of it. So my name is actually strong against this. Meanwhile, are you okay for me to show you?
Yeah.
Stephen is actually not that good a name for this.
No.
So I could easily shoot you with that stuff. That's really interesting.
Or any target, yeah.
Because you can also delete the first letter of my name to V to get an I.
Yeah.
Shoot with I stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. Take that. Names that are boring.
Any target.
Also, you can delete letters from the beginning of the name until forever because of this. So I guess technically, with enough white mana, you can just delete someone's name.
Well, it says any target. Can I delete a swamp?
You can delete the S of the opponent's name, yeah.
No, but deal 4 damage to something that doesn't.
You can't target. You can't deal damage to things that don't
Yeah.
have power or toughness, or health.
Yeah, that's a shame. That'd be really funny. And that's my turn.
Untap.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. I'm going to cast Booster Tutor, which allows me to open a sealed Magic the Gathering booster pack. Now, because I'm obviously kind of a big deal, we're going to open a Collector's Booster of Theros. I get to choose one card from that pack and put it into my hand.
Oh, wow.
And bearing in mind I can't pick anything that isn't black or white, so I hope there's black or white cards in this pack. Because there's a small chance you couldn't. So there's also a cool Kraken token. The soldier. For everyone at home, because people want to know what's in these things, right? We've got some crappy... I saw that! I saw that, you naughty boy! Exile it. I should have got it from you, the way you reacted, you were like, you wouldn't listen to what I was saying. You're focused entirely on something else. Anyway.
Entirely on cheating.
Right.
I need to get better at that.
It might be better at cheating. Yeah,
well,
I guess so.
For that specific card, yeah.
Thundering Chariot, Drewstalker Manticore, Grasping Giant. Sure. Ooh, no, can't play that. Okay, well, I got a foil Constellation Perforos, so that's quite nice. And I got a foil thingy out. Yeah. Oh, do I take the exile temporarily? Okay. I'm going to take Grasping Giant. I'm going to cast Grasping Giant. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't count my mana very well there.
Well, that one's still a 0.
Yeah, it's a 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just assumed I had 7 mana, but I don't. And I thought it was 7. Actually, it's 7. When it's the battle. Oh no, I've read it wrong.
Becomes blocked.
I thought it just ended the battlefield. Oh, lands in front. I thought it ended the battlefield. And...
I haven't got enough to do.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that was a punt. I should have just took the other one, I think. You'll go? That's quite nice, though, isn't it? That's quite nice.
Tap 3 for Paniac. At the beginning of your upkeep, roll a 6-sided die. Paniac gets +X/+0 until the end of turn, but forever, because of your card.
Yes.
Where X is the result.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
What have you got now? 5/7.
I've got a 5/7 Vigilant Creature. Enchantment that stops everything until end of turn. This thing makes 1s, 0s.
For reasons.
Right,
I've tapped.
Just gonna palm my lands this way around as well.
Yeah.
Put this guy in the front. He's the meat shield right now. Oh, it's just tapped for colourless, just not. Wait. Does tap for colourless.
So that's tapped and then
Spinning a whole rotation.
Well, that's me, isn't it? That's probably this guy. What happens to him?
Gets blown up.
Destroyed.
Right, destroyed him. Go down. Okay, untap. Draw for turn. Okay, player swap. Go to combat. Attack with a 5/7 Vigilant Knight. Oh no, sorry, Giant, sorry.
Oh, I'm going to have to block that because that's going
So it doesn't die, it just gets exiled underneath it.
Okay.
Until he leaves the battlefield.
Okay.
Which is actually annoying because I kind of just want to kill your creatures. Go ahead. There's a
so
lot of commotion, by the way.
at the
My
beginning
wife's
of my
about to return home, so the dog's about to go mental.
Great.
But I don't think it can be a 1, can it?
Oh no.
Choose a number. Second, all instances of the first chosen number on permanents, spells, and cards. So it doesn't count dice. That doesn't count dice.
Oh, okay.
It's a frustration.
I don't like
But the +1
isn't.
is currently 0. The X needs to be higher than 0. Higher than 1 to not be 0. So you do get the counter.
But it's a 0.
Yeah, and it's not a counter technically. That just becomes. Yeah. What are you doing my stuff for?
Because it's just reasons. I'm going to do this again because it's funny.
This thing?
Yeah.
Right. Full spin.
Oh!
If you don't like no mountains,
Just keep spinning them.
randomly blowing them up with
Yeah.
your pointing finger of doom.
Yeah, why not? That's okay.
Yeah. Right, combat. Take the 5/7. Maybe pointing your finger of doom will get through my wall of vans. Go ahead.
Something helpful. Tap 2 for abstract iguana art. Whenever you cast a spell, note the first letter of the artist's name. If that letter was not already noted, put a +1/+1 counter on abstract iguana art.
So you mean it's a 0/0 that dies immediately, and it gets,
Oh!
and it gets +0/+0 counters.
I forgot about that rule.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's-
Look at me. I'm R&D. Oh yeah, sure, whatever.
All
There's got to be
right.
at least one, right? There's got to be at least one. Right. Tap, drop. Yeah. I got a wall of them. Take you for 5.
Take 5.
Oh.
Just destroying mana for no reason.
You know what? I'm going to give you a chance. No, am I going to give you a chance?
Nah.
You don't want a chance?
No,
Let me moving
What a coward. Oh, yeah. All right,
back
fine.
into normal.
Normal,
Okay.
normal play.
I like to live dangerously.
I'll tap 3.
Right, it's got to be a full-on spin, alright?
That's still me, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's more
That's
towards
me.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, pointing finger of doom is on my side.
I'm going to tap another 3 and do it again.
Can't.
Oh,
It's
it's
tapped.
tapped.
Oh.
It taps.
Yeah.
Put me in the bin.
I'm gonna tap and draw one more card first, though,
Yeah,
because
it's
I'm drawing. Oh my god! I've got a bat that I can't attach to anything. 5U.
I am dead unit.
Yes! So I won this unsanctioned match with a Theros Beyond Death Brawl card, like with the Brawl deck. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. On screen now, we'll show you how the box doesn't really fit the cards once they're sleeved. Closing thoughts. I think it's really fun.
It is fun.
It's really fun. I think I prefer this to, like, drafts are great and everything, but drafts take a lot longer. And like I said, there's a lot of cards I don't really like. At least in this version, you can like customize the decks a little bit, I guess. I would recommend picking this up and perhaps changing a few of the cards for other silver cards you like, or even adding a few cards you just enjoy playing with anyway. A few bombs or whatever. I think having a battle box style thing like this that has 2 or 3 decks in it ready to play with your friends is a really good thing to have knocking about. Because like here, we don't have to worry if your commander deck's up to par my commander deck, or I don't have to teach you like, or like just throw you in the deep end with modern or standard or legacy or whatever. We could just play some silly Magic, and it felt in many ways similar to like kitchen table Magic, right? So like the deck you used to play as a kid, where you don't know what they're going to draw, and you don't even exactly know how the rules work because some of the rules don't even make any sense. And then you're playing with Point Finger of Doom, which
I mean, Point Finger of Doom is not help to me in this game.
I think it was my absolute MVP in his Neil deck. I hope you enjoyed this. Big shout out to Josie for helping us with our rules call from Forbidden Planet. And thank you to Forbidden Planet for not just hanging up on me. That was really nice. I appreciate that. If you liked the video, make sure you like down below. Ring that bell, like we did with the rings a bell. Subscribe. Yeah. That's it. That's the video. You can now watch some other videos. There'll be thumbnails floating on screen right now for you to go and watch. Yeah. Do you wanna plug anything? Do you wanna say anything?
I haven't got anything to plug.
Do you wanna say bye?
See ya.
I'm trying to teach him manners. He's born in a barn.
No, that's just if you leave the door open.
Yeah. Yeah, but still. I feel like people who were born in a barn wouldn't know how to say goodbye. Wait.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, because like an open door policy. Is that one?
Anyway.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See ya. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.